Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we are going to be doing my first favorites and fails for January. It's my first ever that I film, but I figured everybody does it, so I will also give you my input on what I liked and what I did not like in January. So if you're new here, I hope you decide to stay and subscribe and ring that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And let's get into it. Alright, so I didn't zoom up the camera because my face is already done. I did this look in Spanish in a different video, so if you want to see how I get it done, check that video. But let's start with my fails and then we'll move into my favorites. I always like to leave the best for last. So for my fails, well, this is for me. I don't know. I bought this bronzer from Dewy. And I love the formula. It's a beautiful soft formula, but I really have to build it up to get it to where I want it. The colors are not that bronzy like I'd like my bronzers to be, so I don't know, I might gift this out to somebody that's fair, more fair than I am. But yeah, the formula is beautiful. I just wish it were a little bit darker. And so this is from Dewy. And then talking about bronzers, I picked this one up, new one from Wet n Wild, and it's called Color Icon Bronzer, and it looks like this, but again, just like the Dewy one, this one is darker, but it does not do anything. See, so see, yeah, I really just dug it in there and there's nothing there. So, and the more you apply it, I think the more it lifts. So I really liked Wet n Wild's, their highlighters are amazing. I really like those. So I'm not sure what happened with this bronzer, but I don't know, it was a fail for me. Didn't like it. Again, it doesn't, there's no payoff, there's no pigment. And then I also tried the new Milani. It's called Screen Queen, the foundation, and I picked this one up because it's new and it said it was hydrating, and for my dry skin, I think I wanted it. I thought, you know what, this is great. I think it's got hyaluronic acid in it. It says natural finish foundation, and I've got deep beige. Thought it said it had hyaluronic. Luminous natural skin finish, buildable, light to medium coverage, and long wear. No, so it doesn't have, I think I'm confusing it with the one I'm wearing, the Wet n Wild. But anyway, this one is a luminous, finish. It really ends up applying patchy on me. It does not have a good finish, so I was kind of disappointed because I did like their other one, but the before formula is kind of drying on my skin. So I had high hopes for this one, but it did not. For at least for my skin, it looked patchy. It didn't really have that, and when I tried to build the coverage, it didn't do well for me. So this was a fail for me in January. Then I have these Hard Candy Just Glow, this highlighter palette. And like I said, like the Wet n Wild ones are really good because they're affordable. And this one does come with its little brush. I didn't even take the brush out because I have a brush that I like to use. But it really is chalky. It's just terribly chalky. It's like you're putting powder on. It's horrible. It's just like you're putting chalk on it with multi-chrome. They really, there's no glow to it. There's no glow at all. So again, look at that. I don't know what this is. I know it's very disappointing. It does nothing. It does nothing to your face. Don't waste your money. It's a very nice big palette, and yeah, it looks pretty in the pan, but that's about it. So this is a fail and it's going in the garbage. Don't like that one. The other one I picked up and tried in the month of January, and they normally make really good eyeshadows. So I was surprised by this one. Is this, maybe I haven't given it a second chance. I might give it a second chance and see, but it's a 12 color shadow palette, and it's by BH Cosmetics, and I love the butterflies. I'm a big butterfly fan, especially right now, and the colors look really pretty, but again, there's not much payoff to them. Let me see, let me show you. And I guess it's really hard to make these. Look at that, it's just patchy. They don't blend well. That's just one swipe. The purple, this is the purple. The purple, okay, I get more, but again, it's kind of on the patchier side. You can even see the streaking going down there. So I was kind of, like I said, I was kind of disappointed because they normally have, and this is their height, their like shimmer, and again, it's just not doing it for me. You can see, well, this one right here, it does, okay, this one is a little better, so it is nicer, but all in all, when I was trying to blend it out, it just wasn't, it wasn't good. And I think it's because these bright colors are not that easy to make. I like their Back to Brazil, their Back to Brazil palettes. They have, like I said, they have really nice palettes, but this one, it's nice, but you know, it's really hard to blend out, and these pigments are not going to be as bright as they are in the pan. So this one was a no for me. And also I tried the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the eye primer. I didn't like it. It's very you know, it just kind of creases. It's super blinding white. I wish at least that they had a more natural color, like skin tone, because you put this on and it just goes all over. It's super white. Even if you put a little bit, it's like whoo. And yeah, I didn't really like it for my base. I gave it a good try. I tried it a few times, not just once, and I really did not enjoy this one. The other one that I tried was this Super Stay by Maybelline, and it's a foundation, but I bought a darker color, and I've got the color, which is this one. This is 360, and let me see, my hands are all, and you can see here, it's to blend out as a, I wanted to use it as a contour stick. That's why I bought a darker color, and I wanted to show you, to blend out. It just is super red. I tried to find cool tones because I already have a yellow tone, so a cool tone contour works a lot better for me, a cooler tone. And this is just very red. There's a lot of red in here, and I don't even see how you could wear this as a foundation because there's so much red. It's very, the pigment underneath is very red. So I was kind of disappointed. I know Tati mentioned that their one from Physicians Formula, their stick foundation is really good for that type, you know, for the contouring. So I'm gonna try that one and get back to you guys, let you guys know what I think. But yeah, so far this one did not do it for me. So anyway, those were my fails for the month of January that I tested out. I really didn't like. Oh, and I'm sorry, I forgot one more thing. I just looked at it right here, and this is this, and you've probably seen it. It's called Damn Girl, and it's from Too Faced. It's their what's it call it? It's their mascara. I don't know what I'm saying. It's that mascara. Look at that brush. It's huge. And especially for us more mature women that our lashes are going. So unless you have lash extensions, which in that case you don't need mascara, you know, you would use it on the bottom, and you can expect your lashes and your under eyelid to be coated in mascara. I mean, I don't know what they made this for, but it's like ginormous. There's no way. Even like I said, and then it dries up really fast. So yeah, that one we're getting rid of as well. I did not like that mascara at all. It just dries up super fast. All right, so those were my fails for the month of January. And now I'm gonna go on to the best part, my successes. So for my successes, of course, I gotta bring up the Blendiful, and I love this thing. I know there's been a lot of controversy back and forth, but I really love this thing. I love the way it I used it today for my foundation, and my skin looks pretty damn good right now. It just works so well to blend out, and once you get the hang of it, because it is, I mean, it is intuitive, being that you can, you know, fold it and get where you want into those corners and, you know, really kind of, you know, squeeze and get in there. It's very intuitive, but at the same time, you have to kind of get the hang of it, because if you just swipe, after a while, you're going to swipe off your foundation. So you kind of have to, you know, swipe it on and then pat it in. So it just takes a little bit of getting used to. But once you have the hang of it, oh my gosh, I can't, my foundation just looks amazing right now. I keep looking at myself in the mirror and I love it. Too bad I'm going to have to take it off in a little bit because I'm going to bed. So, but anyway, I am reaching for this a lot. I even bought, to compare it, I bought these on Amazon, and they're from Yayo Twin or whatever. I'll link them down below, and they work really well, but this one is floppy, you know, it's floppy, whereas this one is a little bit, you know, stiffer, but they kind of do the same thing. They have the same, this one has a little bit longer fibers than the one from, I'm assuming this one is from China because it has Japanese, Chinese on the back. So yeah, I'm assuming, but it's also like, you know, it's got that fuzziness to it, but the fibers are not as long as the Tati Blendiful. So I think I want to pick up another one of these to have one for liquids, one for powders, but I do want to have these as a backup. So if you want, you can order these as a backup in case you have not washed your Blendiful. But honestly, I've washed this like twice. I know people complain that it's going at this, you know, that it has torn at the seams for some people. Honestly, I mean, I'm no judging. Maybe they just got a defective one, because I have washed this like 2-3 times and I go like that, you know, to get the make sure the foundation comes out really well, and it just bounces right back and it dries, you know, immediately. So I'm not sure if other people are getting a defective one or they're being a little bit too harsh with it. But I love this thing, love it so much. Then this is an oldie but goodie for a lot of people, but it's the first time that I try it. This is the Marc Jacobs and Tantastic. It's pretty expensive, but it's so worth it. But see how the color's kind of the light as the same as this Jouer one? Let me show you side by side. It's not as, it's kind of the same darkness, but so weird. I get so much pigmentation from this one than from this one. So I'm not sure what's going on. But this one, I get my bronze just the way I like it. It's beautiful. It goes on like a dream and very creamy almost. So I love it. Smells amazing. So, you know, like I said, it's pricier, but it's so worth the price, especially if you're not somebody that is going to use, you think you're going to hit pan right away. It's definitely worth having in your collection. So that's that one. Then I have what I'm wearing right now. I got this in my BoxyCharm subscription box, and this one is from Storybook Cosmetics, and I got the fairy tales. I know other people got different ones. I got the fairy tale ones and the fairy tale one, and this is kind of the color story. I really like this color story because it really kind of, they all go together no matter how you match them. I mean, no matter how you apply them, they really go nicely together. They're very pigmented. They're super easy to blend. So I had never tried this company before, and I am very impressed. I didn't try it because I don't know if it was like, I felt like it was gimmicky because of the packaging. Look how beautiful that silver is. I don't know if it felt like it was gimmicky because of the packaging. Also, it could be, and that they're also not that cheap. They're kind of, you know, a little bit on the higher end, but they are so worth it. They go on so pretty, and like I said, they blend out super easily. I don't have to fight with them. Totally recommend this one, and it's cute because it has, like, this one says, "Life itself is the most wonderful fairy tale. Hans Christian Andersen. So definitely nice to have in your, you know, like on your dresser or things like that, to kind of put them up as a book. I love books. I'm a huge bookworm. Now, not lately an audio bookworm. This one is Little Briar Rose. So for me, it's just kind of really, I don't know, I think it's really cool. And that one. And then I have from L'Oreal. This one I saw on Ulta and it has mixed reviews. So some people were saying that maybe some people got bad batches, but this is kind of what I'm wearing right now. It's not a blinding highlight. I mean, I like it because it just gives the right amount of glow. And it's so pretty. I really like the way these apply. Now I'm full of, I like the way they apply. They have a really pretty glow to them. Let me try this one on here. Nope. Let me see. I don't know. For some reason, to be honest, it's not swatching as pretty as it swatched as I put it on when I put it on my face. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about, because there we go. And for some reason it is a little powdery, but see, it is, but not as bad as that hard candy. And I really like that. Right now I really built it up so you guys could see it, but it just gives that subtle glow and I really like it. It's not very creamy, but for the price, L'Oreal, it's called the Lumi Glow Nude. For the price, I think it does a really nice job of giving you that lit from within glow. You know, just this one you can see right here. Here I just really lit it up. But here you can also see how pretty it looks. It's just a natural glow and I really like these. I have a ton of other highlights, so it's not just one that I've been reaching for, but it surprised me. This one was one that surprised me in January. And again, I think for the price, it's worth it. And then for cheeks, this is a new brand that I recently heard about. It's called Tower 28. And this is a cream blush, and I love cream blush. Cream blushes are great for people with dry skin. And it reminds me a little bit of the Honest blush. As you can see, it's kind of the same, a little bit of the same tone, but I'm wearing it right now. Again, super subtle. Oops, I went crazy. I just slapped that on my cheek. Blend that out, blend that out. So super subtle, like a really beautiful, just creamy pink on my face. I really like the way it looks. And it, like I said, it's the new guy in town. They're a brand new company. You know, they're not that, they're also kind of on the higher end as far as price wise, but it's what they call clean beauty and it's cruelty free and all that kind of good stuff. And I really like this for, as if you like cream blushes, then you'll like this one. And then for lips, I recently tried this Patrick Ta, which is what I'm wearing right now, the Patrick Ta. And this one is She's Confident. And oh my gosh, this color is so pretty. It's a beautiful lip cream. It goes on so creamy and just very pigmented. I want to definitely get some more of the other colors, but I know he's a famous makeup artist. He is Gigi Hadid's, I hope I said her name right, Gigi Hadid's, the famous model's makeup artist. He came out with his own line, so I really want to try also his blushes. He came out with some blushes, but you know, I started with this lip cream and I was definitely not disappointed. Really, really nice product. And then, of course, which everybody has been mentioning, the Gloss Bombs by Fenty Beauty. This stuff smells so amazing. This one came in like a little kit, and I don't know if they sell it separate. I hope they do. It's called Sweet Mouth. And it's got this kind of like a pinky, peachy, shimmery. And again, I have it on my lip too. It's not sticky, it just gives you that pouty yummy, juicy look, and I really love it. Then for concealer, I tried this Conceal and Perfect from Milani, and contrary to the foundation, I really like, and that's what I'm wearing under my eyes. Didn't crease, it hasn't gone into my fine line, it didn't go into my fine lines. It really melted into my under my eyes and concealed very nicely. And this one is the Conceal and Perfect, which was their last, I think it's been their last concealer that they came out with. And their little doe foot is nice. They have a really little doe foot applicator, and the price, of course, it's a drugstore brand, so it's a good price. Within the category of concealers, I love this Boing concealer by Benefit. Now, it's a cakeless concealer. I don't like it. It's really weird because I don't like it really under my eye. I don't know how, it's kind of a little bit too on the thicker side for mature skin. But you know what I love it for? Cutting my crease. And I heard that by On Nook. I don't know if you've seen her. She's like the blending queen. And she uses this concealer. And it's absolutely amazing for cutting the crease. That's what she uses it for. And I started using it, and it's like, oh my God, it's so good. So if you like to, like me, do these kind of looks, this is your concealer. For foundation, I was really surprised because again, I had big hopes for the Dewy, the Luminous foundation from Milani, but actually the one that came through for me was the Wet n Wild, which is what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing the color, which one is this one? It's their brand new one, Desert Beige is the color I have on. And again, as you can see, my skin looks absolutely gorgeous. And it says it's a dewy look, but honestly, it's not you're shiny, you need to, you dab some towels to take off the grease off your face look. It's just so comfortable, and I like that you can build it up to a good, to a full coverage, but it's so pretty. I just can't get over how beautiful this concealer. I just can't get over how beautiful this foundation looks. And for the price, it's I think I'll put the price down in the description box below, but I think it's like, I want to say, is it $4.99? I might be going on the lower side, but I'll put the price down below, and so you guys can check it out. For nail polish, I tried this Super Chick lacquer. I even got my nails were all chipped when I went to the drive-thru, and this girl was like, I love your nail polish. And I'm like, my nails are all chipped. She's like, yeah, but I love the color. And this is called Super Chick lacquer. It's beautiful because it has some glitter in it. Oh, my camera's gonna die. It has some glitter in it, so totally recommend. It's so pretty, especially when your nails start to chip. You just slap this on and it covers everything up. So anyway, that's all I have for my favorites. I hope you liked it. Let me know what your favorites were for January, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up so that I can continue to make them, and that YouTube keeps showing them to other people. And if you reached till now, thank you so much for watching. I sound like I'm rushing through, but I am because my camera's gonna die. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. And what I did not like, and what, right, yes, you had to burp. It's like just a lip cream, which is now spreading on my mouth because I've been talking so much.